Time shall never surrender to space.
It's more like a big ball of wibbly wobbly, timey wimey.
This is a fixed point in time.
Fixed points can be rewritten.
No, they can't. Of course they can't. Who told you?
I'm a time traveller. Or I was. I'm stuck. In 1969.
We're stuck. All of space and time he promised me. Now I've got a job in a shop. I've got to support him.
Martha?
Sorry.
I've seen this bit before.
Quite possibly.
1969, that's where you're talking from.
Afraid so.
But you're replying to me. You can't know exactly what I'm going to say 40 years before I say it.
38?
I'm getting this down. I'm writing in your bits.
How? How is this possible? Tell me.
Not so fast.
People don't understand time. It's not what you think it is.
Then what is it?
Complicated.
Tell me.
Very complicated.
I'm clever and I'm listening, and don't patronize me because people have died and I'm not happy. Tell me.
People assume that time is a strict progression of cause to effect, but actually, from a non-linear, non-subjective viewpoint, it's more like a big ball of wibbly wobbly, timey wimey stuff.
Yeah, I've seen this bit before. You said that sentence got away from you.
It got away from me, yeah.
Next thing you're going to say is, well, I can hear you.
Well, I can hear you.
This isn't possible.
No, it's brilliant.
Well, not hear you exactly, but I know everything you're going to say.
Always gives me the shivers, that bit.
How can you know what I'm going to say?
Look to your left.
What does he mean by look to your left? I've written tons about that on the forums. I think it's a political statement.
He means you. What are you doing?
I'm writing in your bits. That way, I've got a complete transcript of the whole conversation. Wait until this hits the net. This will explode the egg forums.
I've got a copy of the finished transcript. It's on my autocue.
How can you have a copy of the finished transcript? It's still being written.
I told you I'm a time traveller. I got it in the future.
Okay, let me get my head around this. You're reading aloud from a transcript of a conversation you're still having.
Wibbly wobbly, timey wimey.
Actually, never mind that. You can do shorthand.
So?
What matters is we can communicate. We have got big problems now. They have taken the blue box, haven't they? The angels have the phone box.
The angels have the phone box. That's my favourite. I've got that on a t-shirt.
What do you mean, angels? You mean those statue things?
Creatures from another world.
But they're just statues.
Only when you see them.
What does that mean?
Lonely assassins, they used to be called. No one quite knows where they came from, but they're as old as the universe, or very nearly. And they have survived this long because they have the most perfect defense system ever evolved. They are quantum locked. They don't exist when they're being observed. The moment they are seen by any other living creature, they freeze into rock. No choice, it's a fact of their biology. In the sight of any living thing, they literally turn to stone. And you can't kill a stone. Of course, a stone can't kill you either, but then you turn your head away. Then you blink. And oh yes, it can.
Don't take your eyes off that.
That's why they cover their eyes. They're not weeping. They can't risk looking at each other. Their greatest asset is their greatest curse. They can never be seen. Loneliest creatures in the universe. And I'm sorry. I am very, very sorry. It's up to you now.
What am I supposed to do?
The blue box, it's my time machine. There is a world of time energy in there. They could feast on forever, but the damage they could do could switch off the sun. You have got to send it back to me.
How? How?
And that's it, I'm afraid. There's no more from you on the transcript. That's the last I've got. I don't know what stopped you talking, but I can guess. They're coming. The angels are coming for you. But listen, your life could depend on this. Don't blink. Don't even blink. Blink and you're dead. They are fast, faster than you could believe. Don't turn your back. Don't look away, and don't blink. Good luck.
How many seconds? In eternity.
If I didn't know better, I'd say I'd traveled 12,000 years into the future.
How many seconds? In eternity. Shepherd's Point.
12,000 years into the future.
How many seconds in eternity? The shepherd's boy says.
1,200,000 years into the future.
The shepherd's boy says.
2 million years into the future.
The shepherd's boy says.
20 million years into the future.
The shepherd's boy says, there's this mountain of pure diamond. It takes an hour to climb it, and an hour to go around it. Every 100 years, a little bird comes and sharpens its beak on the Diamond Mountain.
Nearly 1 billion years.
And when the entire mountain is chiseled away, the first second of eternity will have passed!
Well over 1 billion years.
You must think that's a hell of a long time.
2 billion years.
Personally, I think that's a hell of a... Personally, I think that's a hell of a bird.
Of course, you've made yourselves thrones. You've no shame.
Only pride. You should know that by now.
Surrender now, and your sentences will be merciful. Banishment or execution.
Surrender to the four of you.
Don't underestimate me.
It's a difficult moral high ground you occupy. If you don't stop killing things, we'll kill you.
If there's further death or bloodshed, your punishments will be worse.
Erasure of identity.
Isolation prison terms for the infinite duration of the universe.
Working for the division must be so compromising.
You've already lost. I'm just trying to reason with you.
How can we have lost with so many hostages? You understand what passenger is?
The passenger is a long forbidden form.
Barred from this dimension for good reason.
A thing of beauty. A holding entity able to store what it has captured within. A living prison with endless capacity. Hundreds of thousands of life forms locked away within each passenger. 5 passengers. Millions of lives.
Kept a list, have ya? Kept the numbers.
One passenger destroyed. We need the Maury now. I'm trying.
You think we would cower before the division when we have taken control of its dirty secret? A planet called Time. Thinking this could bring the dark times to an end. Time is not controllable, Doctor. It will not do as other beings bid.
It will.
It must.
Here we are, still engaged in the founding conflict. There is no greater battle than this. The battle between time and space, and time shall not lose. Time shall never surrender to space. No planetary mass, however sophisticated, can imprison the force of time. This planet, this construction is not just a fallacy, not just futile hubris. It is heresy.
And see how many lives it has cost.
Keep away from it!
That's the second. It's a massacre in there.
We can't let it lose anymore.
The Mori are ready.
The Mori are connected.
Is our passenger meant to glow like that?
Mori.
Tell me you did not bring them here.
You were warned.
They shall not have this!
You know the thing about a passenger form. You'd better be sure you know where they've been, or everything that's held inside them. Maybe even hidden. Ready to be summoned. Because that one's ours. Infiltrated your temple, substituted for one of yours. And inside, waiting for my command.
Have you come, Mori?
This is your time!
No! The Mori must not be allowed back in. They are banished! Time is not their prisoner!
Stasis fields, now!
We shall not be contained!
Get them transported out of here, now.
Mission accomplished, boss.
You all need to stay back. Whatever happens now, you do not interfere.
That's an astronaut. That's an Apollo astronaut in a lake.
Well then, here we are at last.
I can't stop it. The suit's in control.
You're not supposed to. This has to happen.
Run.
I did run. Running brought me here.
Try to fight it, but I can't. It's too strong.
I know. It's okay. This is where I die. This is a fixed point. This must happen. This always happens. Don't worry. You won't even remember this. Look over there.
It's me. How can I be there?
That's you from the future. Serving time for a murder you probably can't remember. My murder.
Why would you do that? Make me watch.
So that you know this is inevitable. And you are forgiven. Always and completely forgiven.
Please, my love, please, please, just run.
Can't?
Time can be rewritten.
Don't you dare. Goodbye, River.
Hello, sweetie.
What have you done?
Well, I think I just drained my weapon systems.
But this is fixed. This is a fixed point in time.
Fixed points can be rewritten.
No, they can't. Of course they can't. Who told you?
Well, what happened?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Nothing happened. And then it kept happening. Or, if you'd prefer, everything happened at once and it won't ever stop. Time is dying. It's going to be 5:02 in the afternoon for all eternity. A needle stuck on a record.
A record? Good Lord, man, have you never heard of downloads?
Said Winston Churchill.
Gunsmoke. That's Gunsmoke. Oh, I appear to have fired this.
We seem to be defending ourselves.
I don't understand.
creatures that lead the silence, remarkable beings, they're memory proof.
But what does that mean?
Well, you can't remember them. The moment you look away, you forget they were ever there. Don't panic. In small numbers, they're not too difficult.
At all times and keep your eye drives active.
Who the devil are you? Identify yourselves.
Pond. Amelia Pond.
No! She's on our side. It's okay, Winston.
No, Amy. Amy. Why are you wearing that?
When time gets sorted out.
Everybody here forgets what happened. And don't worry, the thing that you change will stay changed.
You mean I'll still be alive? Though I'm meant to be dead? That's why I haven't done anything with my life. Why I didn't mean anything.
Doesn't work like that.
Rubbish. So useless I couldn't even die properly. Now it's my fault all this has happened.
This is my fault.
No, love. I'm your dad. It's my job for it to be my fault.
Her dad? How are you her dad? How old were you, 12? Oh, it's disgusting.
Jax, listen. This is Rose.
Rose? How sick is that? She's given my daughter a second-hand name. How many are there? She called them all Rose.
Oh, for God's sake, look, it's the same Rose.
Rose, no! Everyone, behind me! I'm the oldest thing in here.
Cold. He's cold. Oh my God, he's dead. It's all my fault. Both of you. Ollie. The whole world. This is it. There's nothing we can do. It's the end.
Don't forget to click below to subscribe to the official Doctor Who YouTube channel.